Yeah, you can lose whenever. Should be good, I think. It's ready. But let Kaiku pull first, as usual.
5, 4,
Yeah, I did
3,
a mistake.
2,
Range do 1 or 2
1.
spells and blind on the pull. After that, go and kill it, please.
He's running pretty Kaiku.
Yeah, this guy.
He did that last week as well, then. Can you agnostic?
Yeah.
Yes. Kill him now. Let Mr. Njor die. Remember to keep healing him with Darkness then.
Run away, little girl! Run away.
Range and crush, don't get too close. Melee, wait for the whirlwind to end, and go Mulgar, please. Safe. I'm angry, but still carry. Thank you. It's so good.
Run away, little girl! Run away.
That was a range throwing skill. Agreed. I think we do need the shoulder specifically still, though it's the other 2 tokens that are not very good. Yeah. Please sell the casted tinks.
Oh yeah, I need to have those. Yeah.
Was the poly dispellable?
I didn't get polyed once, so
Okay. I mean, he died pretty quick. Nah, pass in the loot, please. It's for ease of seeing the loot and making sure that we don't have to master loot everything. We'll deal out the loot afterwards.
Stunty needs a salvation. Thank you.
Yeah, should be. Go for it.
Njor displaying the beautiful animations of the skeleton.
Beat them up with staff, very good.
Oh, he's just standing stock still. Okay, now that I look very close, I can see the mall animation lines.
It's just 2 pre's, so you could probably do a triple pull. Face the brutal weapons. Cool. 3 brutes. Gonna be some charges. So, today we have a good day. Casual Monday.
Yeah, I'm half asleep.
Slap. Imagine being able to sleep. Yeah, that's
Did I
pretty
say
good.
I could sleep? I didn't say that. I said I'm sleepy.
I was sleepy, so you said you were asleep.
No, I've been at work all day.
Bathrooms getting
That is unfortunate.
our bathrooms getting redone, so we had no water all day. I had crippling tea
That
withdrawal.
doesn't
The
matter to
anxiety.
you. You don't wash anyway.
Rude. Is there a lot of noise or is it just water turn off?
I got a good headphones, thankfully.
Fair enough. Is it your first time here as well, Eleonora? I assume so if you hadn't done Mulgar. Cool. The main thing that you need to worry about in this boss is something called Shatter. Every now and then he will toss everyone around, and you need to try to make sure that you're as far away from everyone else around you as possible. Over 5 seconds after you get tossed away, you will become slower and slower until you become stunned and rooted in place. After that, he will do an AoE pulse from every person that is next to you, and the closer you are to more people, the more damage you will take. So basically, if you try to make sure that you max range from everyone, you will take minimal damage. If you're right next to someone, you'll basically get one shot. Other than that, there's not much for you to worry about. There would be spots around the room where the ceiling is falling in. There's like debris falling down. It's very easy to see. Don't stand in that. And every now and then he does an AoE silence. There's nothing you can do about that. Just deal with it. Yeah, take it easy with the DPS and the pull. I would just make sure that the tanks get established. Otherwise, there's nothing to worry about. Just focus on the shadow when it happens. We'll be calling in out just to.
Wondering what's been going on. Next time Paladins salve me, can you at least let me know? Zebby, I'm looking at you.
Oh, I'm not on salve duty, so no.
Put that Castellar in like a shield slam.
Yeah.
That's what I used to. I think there's also add-ons that like automatically click it off for you when you attack.
Are we good? To go?
Think
Do
we're
not do the add-ons.
just
But
inside
salve it.
this. One thing we're a little bad at is utilizing the entirety of the room. I think the like right side or like back of the room are sometimes pretty empty. Make sure you spread out decently. I know that you have totems to stack around, but at least for the shatter, just focus on making sure that you use all the space. And remember, you can go all the way to the walls. Everyone's ready. Please make sure that person Njor have aggro first.
5,
Only
4,
one.
I don't
3,
sacrifice from
2,
you,
1.
Croak, so yeah, it's your buff being weird. I wondered why Mulgar was such a pain in the ass.
It's always a pain in the ass.
Yeah, but he just wouldn't come over. It's a bit weird. Now we know.
The more you know.
Lots of room next to that ping.
Okay, this is the shadow. Check where you're landing. Try to spread out
4,
around you as it's
3,
gonna hit.
2, 1.
Good, good. It does. Just gonna use this now. To use recognize. Whoever isn't exposed to you, please focus on doing that. We have like large periods where the buff falls up. Yeah, and Njor can't invade those bus. Got me shatter. Spread, spread.
4, 3, 2,
God damn
1.
it.
What assignment this area has?
Didn't see any assignment.
Save the rest for Magtheridon. Croak, you remember that time you said you wanted like a trinket Magtheridon? You say you want the trinket for this boss? So Shatter, please spread out.
4, 3,
Should
2,
be the final one.
1.
Clubby deaths. Just finish him.
I mean, I'd like DST to drop.
Yeah, agree.
Are you recording this?
Yes, I believe those were the columns. Come on.
Silenced.
Finish him, finish him. Oh, you missed me.
At least there's a
Sword
sword.
is good at least. Yeah. Made something useful. Rest of it. I guess the phone champion.
Running out of people that can even hold the shuriken at this point.
Yeah. Only need a couple of those, unfortunately. But Blood Boy's good. Take the portal, go to Magtheridon. Did I pick up all the loot? Did I leave too early? Please say I did. I did. Fuck, I need to go back.
I'll summon you.
Yeah, if he's... yeah. Should be fine, it's like 10 minutes. Gonna file it under, there's always one thing you forget about.
Was the second shatter a bit weird? Out of time?
I mean, it's not perfectly on the timer, it's an estimate.
But it took too long, right?
Well, it just comes up. The DBM is just when it's ready to be used, but you might
Yeah,
use
if,
it.
if he has something over to cast, or it's like a chance for him to cast at that point. We've had a couple of times in the past when they've waited like a very long time before casting it. Magtheridon can do the same with the Blast Nova, although it's the variation is a bit smaller. Okay, I can do the mag assignments in the meantime. I'll run this not here. How many heals do you have? 6, that means Stunty doesn't have to heal. So Stunty can do an interrupt. These people not here, Nalarin.
There's a warrior named Briss. What the hell? A fanboy?
They've been around for a long time.
Sounds like a copycat to me. Briss and Briss.
Are you seeing
Yes,
all
as they say
wires
that
are the
Briss
same?
types in LFG. Who's not here last week? Yeah, send him around.
It took a while to get to 70 though. I don't think he plays during phase 6.
Jaguar, I'm gonna give you an assignment. I will be walking before we start, don't worry. So, take a bit of Bessie as well.
Not everyone's inside, so.
Don't summon me yet, I'm still flying. ISO, do you mind taking a Do you mind taking a cube? Cool. Just trade a priest for a priest rat. I really hope I didn't fuck this load up. Oh, it's only the sword that matters. Oh, we need one more.
I am not assigned anywhere, I don't think.
You're on the side? Let me just pick up this loot and I'll fill in who's missing. Smooth, Kaiku, real smooth.
No one suspects a thing.
No one suspects the Kaiku Inquisition.
I can. Yeah, I can fill in for Connor. The last one.
Cool. Who's the last person who's unassigned? Unassigned is Brisonese, Ray, Elenara, and one more. Who am I forgetting?
You've not written Eleanor.
Rook. Rook was not here last week. It's fine, Rook can skip doing a cube for this week. Top. Fear not, I got the loot.
Oh no, what would we have done without our extra shuriken?
Yeah, but
Some last piece was coming in now. To the left.
Do I have tongues up?
Someone go assist Crossfit Darkness. Is that it? Being interrupted square, someone helping cross.
Yeah, I'll go on square as well.
redrop the totals at the top. So I have a couple of seconds more.
I need to turn you up. I can't hear you in Discord.
Redrop totals that were upstairs, thank you. Just speaking quietly. Stay on the ramp. All in else.
Fire bad.
Yeah. Fire hot. Burns the skin. Incoming. Please help me not to interrupt the course. Coco. Just making sure. Jack, we have angry assignments, right? So you can see how the assignments look.
Illidan is an arrogant fool. I will crush him. Bring outright this
Okay, quick rundown for the new people. This boss consists of technically 3 phases. First phase, we kill these heads, we kill them one by one. Follow the order of skull, cross, triangle, and then moon and diamond, whichever is lowest. If you're a DPS, unless you have a specific assignment, just follow the kill order and make sure you don't die. Warlocks, please focus on applying tongues and doing banishes and fears as usual. If an Inferno lands on you, if for any reason, step away from it so it doesn't kill you. Otherwise, make sure you interrupt the targets. The main thing, however, is in phase 2. Every now and then, we will need one person assigned to each of these cubes that you see now. And we're gonna have to, in a synchronized fashion, have 5 people click on them at the same time to interrupt the cast that the boss does, to make sure that he doesn't wipe us. You see on the assignments, Jag, there is a mark next to your name, in front of each name, in each row. We have, because there's a debuff on which person can do this, we have 4 groups. So group 1, you see, is Vac, Rock, Angela, you, and Stunty. This means that when I call it, you're gonna be going to the cube that is currently now marked with a moon. There's a mark. You see it? It's a little bit in the back. It's a bit awkward for melee, but we have a couple too many melee for this for this run. When the cast starts, I will say get ready, and then you get ready to click. You don't click it yet. And when I say click, you click it. I will say get ready when the cast starts, and I will say click when it finishes. Because it's a channel. I will be calling out the groups and the names in the groups as they go, so don't worry too much about it. 30%, he will make the ceiling fall in. It will be a couple of seconds delayed from when it's 30%, but when it hits everyone in the group, in the raid really hard. So if you have some kind of defensive or any way to avoid the damage, or use a health to top yourself up, do that. Other than that, there will be like small patches on the floor in the very last phase, where if you stand in that when the debris falls down, it looks kind of like it did in Gruul. You will get immediately one shot. So whatever you do, don't stand in that, and make sure that you don't stand exactly on the cube when you need to click in case it spawns on you. That should be it, I think. Best way to learn to do the cubes is just to see it and to remember to go to it.
Yeah, and please double check your assignments.
Yeah, double check the angle assignment. Also, if you need help to remember where each of the cubes are, the boss will always be positioned between where Skull and Cross is now. So if you remember that Cross is at the entrance, and if you look from the entrance, it goes counterclockwise, then you should remember which mark is where.
You meant to say Skull. Just...
Yeah, Skull, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, and Zach, remember you have to click as well.
Yes, I will do my best. The fight usually lasts for 5 rounds. So everyone does it once, and then like one group does one more, possibly one more if we have a couple of deaths. Someone dies, if we don't have a rest, I will grab someone from the unassigned list and tell you to pick up for that person. It will probably be Anis or Rook that goes first, because they have done it before. Everyone's ready?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good luck.
Shit, I interrupted the...
Yeah, same. It's fine, should die now. Crossing triangle now. Please get triangle if we actually win this time. Flash triangle. Kill. Can you take him a couple steps away from Magtheridon? Okay. Magtheridon is about to release. Make space in front, so you can be cleaved. Use the ads. Keep the missiles ready. busy. They're gonna be alone. Okay, first blast over is 30 seconds. Group 1 is Vec, Rocka, Jella, Jax, T. Please go to your assigned cube. Remember where you should be, Jack? Yeah, listen to this, please. Let's know what's coming soon. Get ready. Click. Well done. You can stop channeling. Next is group 2. That is Ang.
Jag, stop.
Jag, stop channeling.
Yeah, you can stop channeling. It just needs to cancel the cast. Once again, group 2. Ang, Sek, Feather, Nash, Fire. And yes, I'm not gonna forget the Q list. Go to it after the run. Yes, resisting. Do you kill the cubes now? Ready? Click. Go. Next is group 3, which is Bed, Durek, Kaiku, Zero, and Iso. So just move in there now because the rumble is gonna lead into it.
Hijo de puta.
Press Rocka. Get ready for good.
I am too.
Get ready. Click. Good. Next is group 4, which is Njor, Croak, Flix, Aethel, Nostok. Check which cube you are. Yeah. Gonna have like this ceiling falling down pretty much right away after. Go to your cubes now. It's gonna be a little right before I get over. Stop DPS actually to make sure we don't have overlap. Hope you're ready. Get ready. Click. Good. Transition in. Next is group 1, which is once again Vec, Rocka, Jella, Jax, T. Ceiling's about to fall in. Use a defensive now. Good, no one died. Group 1, go to
I
your
have
cubes. Oh, Brace is dead. Njor's tanking. Vec is tanking. Do your best, Njor. Okay. Yeah. Is that all dead? Thanks.
No, I so down. Croak is here. You can get aggro.
Yeah, it's too many diffs. Okay. What happened? Just a cleave gib?
Cleave for 9.2k immediately followed by melee.
Sounds rough.
Who's the weak one now?
Yeah, gotta block that. damage in the 19k clean. While clearing the cubes. It's not that complicated at the end of the day, just need to remember when and where to go. Okay, nah, I mean, if you wanna min-max this boss, you keep the channel on after the interrupt because it makes him take more damage. It's not a big deal. Just to get back in position after it's you cancel the cast. Yeah, if you wanna purse. The thing is, it increases the healing required by a lot because you take damage while you're actually channeling the beam. That belt you have ever does not mix with anything else you're wearing.
I know. Kara refuses to drop it. I mean, Ilhoof refuses to drop my belt.
Is that where it's from?
Yeah, my
Oh, you
best.
actually use a belt? Is there not one of the sockets for heals?
No.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Apart from maybe White Mint? I'm not sure.
White Man doesn't have a belt. I mean, Permanent Cloth.
Yee, same difference.
I mean, we could do that channel.
Yes.
Yeah, he takes double damage while the channel holds. How? What does the cube actually damage the people for?
Like
That being
1,000
a
a
problem.
tick?
Yeah, okay, let's do a full channel on the very first team and see how it goes. If the healing is not very high, then
It just stops.
We got 6 healers, right?
It just stops automatically. We don't have to stop clicking. I mean,
click once and just keep status.
okay.
It's not a hard adjustment. Let's just see how the healing is. Instead of there's not much to heal outside of the tank right?
Who sometimes takes 19k.
Yeah, but that if that's the case, it doesn't really matter, does it?
Just means there needs to be quite a lot of staggered heals in the tank. At all points of the fight. So it just sounds like kind of needless risk to me.
We'll try one. See how it goes. We don't have to do it on every wave. Let's just see how heavy the raid damage ends up being. Well, like if we're looking like we're stable.
How long do you believe your pathetic sorcery can hold?
Just weaken people's mana. I should probably mark them. Is that correct? That's correct. fine where your Kirk where you moved to your ads, but just put them a little further away from Magtheridon. It's all good. Everyone's ready. Timer. Chicken bowl.
Ah, shit, sorry, Vic.
There's always a battle chicken. I guess. Quite a few shadows going off on off targets.
Oh no, oh no.
Nice. Okay.
Risk is down?
Yeah, just nah, it's too late. Isid got nuked by Abyssal, I think. Let's see. Do we need to spread a couple more interrupts on the off targets? I mean, I guess this is one of the drawbacks of having all of the ads closer together, because there's no Shadow Bolt outranging from anyone at the moment. They're all in range of each other.
Yeah, so let's stop doing that.
Yeah, but this pool has been.
Yes. But the Shadow Bolts are going to hit more people regardless. I don't know what the sudden need people have to want to move the ads. I guess it is very mildly faster to switch between them. But honestly, I don't care. I'd rather kill the boss with the strat we've been using. Channeling's fine. We can see how that goes. But there's no reason to move these ads and just have everyone... I died to Shadow Bolt damage. Because on top of taking 2 ads, I'm now taking additional Shadow Bolt damage. I know the interrupts maybe weren't perfect, but usually I'm not seeing Shadow Bolts. And I don't think that's because the interrupts are perfect every week. I think that's because of the range. So let's keep them where we were tanking them before, please. Do the channel thing. Let's see.
I understand why you want to move them together, so it's like less travel time and so on. But if this is the if this is what happens instead, let's give them separate. If you do want to speed up the boss, trying to keep the channel for longer is going to make much more of a difference.
Would speed up the boss more is not dying on it.
That too.
Also, it's tending to make the Infernals all spawn in the middle of the raid, so it's
it does. More Infernals on people's head, less spread out, more likely for them to aggro all over the place, more likely for Cleaves to hit traps and break fears and all kinds of stuff. It's just no advantage.
The thing that always killed us in the first phase is Shadow Bolt volleys.
Yeah.
Well, Abyssals first, and then like volleys overlapping. positions. No chickens this time. Plex. Chicken bed.
My bloodlust is on cooldown. I'm just going to save it
How
for
long?
6 minutes. It's too long to wait.
Yeah, that's fine. Just turn the bus. Everyone's ready.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll take second to drop this call this time again. Tail by enough turn. This goes dead. Cross turn. That figure. Do you have Ank?
Yep.
Feather, do you have the Battlers?
Yep.
Oh, it's okay, he's up already.
Kill Diamond first. This one, Jones. Magtheridon's coming out in 8 seconds. Make way. Stand in front. Good.
Remember, first group, we're just holding the channel.
First group is Vec, Rocka, Jella, Jack, and Stunty. I'll call it out as well. How many combat dresses do we have? 2.
Mine is up.
Just dress up. Group 1, get ready. Remember what to do. Get ready. Click and hold.
Sending... No.
Nice.
Do you think that was worth it? I don't know if it was or not.
I mean, it will add up.
Yeah,
Group
it's
2
fine.
next, which is Ang, Sek, Feather, Nash, Fire. We can hold as well. Didn't seem like there was much damage going at all. Go immediately.
Might have bloodlust for it. No, probably not actually, 2 minutes.
Yes, whatever. To position. Get ready. Click and hold. Nice.
We'll have bloodlust for the next hold.
Sure. Next is group 3, which is Bev, Direk, Kaiku 0 ISO.
Can he not attack while he's banished?
He's not attacking while he's channeling, I think. The bench just interrupts the cast.
Duret's dead.
Durek's dead.
Rook can take.
Rook take Durex. It's cross.
Get to positions.
Yeah, get position. Rook. Click and hold. Click. Okay.
The advantage of the hold is if something fucks up the first tick, we can recover it.
There you go, it's good stuff. Rest. Okay. Next is group 4. The ceiling's gonna fall in first. I would say go to your cubes and get ready now. Like stand next to them. Don't stand on top of them. Group 4 is Njor, Croak, Flix, Aethel, Vostok. It's a defensive. So they're running at the same time. It's
I
gonna
didn't take
be...
any damage for some reason.
Don't hold this time, I think, because people are low. Get ready. Click. Just dropped him.
I just didn't get there in time.
Okay, yeah, that was really shitty overlap. Maybe I should have waited with this. Timing is a bit off because of the holding now. Would that be solved if we do 2 holds and skip the 3rd one to make sure that he does the ceiling at a good time? I guess so, right? I mean, it wasn't really their fault. The death was very close to the actual click. But let's say that Rook is always the first replacement for whoever dies, and Denise is always the second replacement. So if someone dies, then you know immediately to take their place. And we can't rest them, that is.
How long was it for trash respawn? Was it an hour or 2?
I think it's 2 hours now.
We're fine then.
Trash respawn was never really bad in this tier. It was brutal in tier 5 in the very beginning. It was like 45-minute respawn for the trash before Hydras. It took like 15-20 minutes for sure to clear it, so you had like half an hour of attempts on the boss before you needed to redo the trash.
I suppose at least you'd get good at the trash.
I mean, the trash is a little complicated. There's like proper big pulls with like overlapping abilities coming up in the next phase.
Yeah. TK ones seem fun.
Best TK trash is in the beginning, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like first corridor, it's like
Literally the first pack.
cleave,
Even.
AoE, mind control. I don't have it entirely memorized. But that wasn't great.
There's a repair bot up, by the way.
Thank you.
Gonna consider the officials.
Thank you.
I can see those blues of yours.
Nice.
Come inside. Let's see what percent the boss is at this time. We might skip a hold on the third group or something, depending on what health he is at. We'll make a judgment call when we're close to.
5, 4, 3,
Let's do
2, 1.
I'm not going to interrupt the first cast, by the way, on Skull. Not going to interrupt it.
I've been taking the second one, but I can be rid of her. Question turn.
Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Fuck.
We have missiles.
I like.
Yeah, now that's spawned on the other side, so you're just getting them all concentrated.
My mana is fucked. Not sure how much help iterate's going to be for me, but sure. Thank you.
Third than missiles. Sure.
There's an abyssal on brisket.
Yeah, please, yellow.
We're still holding the cast, aren't we?
Yeah, hold the cast in the first and second for sure. The second's group 1, Spec, Rocka, Magella, Jack, Constantine.
Jag's down.
Rook, take Jag. That is Moon.
You ready, Rook? Rook still do it, I think, just in case.
Yeah, Rook do it this time. Get ready. Click and hold. I think. Nice. Jag can take the position again for next round. But next is group 2, which is Ang, Sek, Feather, Nash, and Fire. Go after the rumble. We'll hold this one as well. Let's see in the third. Ready? Click. Next is group 3, which is Bev, Derek, Kaiku, Zero, and ISO. Let's see at the channel whether we should hold it or not. Group 3 go immediately after this, it's gonna be close.
Shit.
What? Tell us now.
Group 3 you can hold.
Roka, do you need replaced?
No, he doesn't.
Nope.
Get ready. Click and hold. Good. Group 4, go get ready. I think let's transition in. Group 4 is Njor, Croak, Flix, Aethel, Mustuk. Transition happening. About to fall in. Is it defensive? Oh, it's a rumble, what the fuck?
Come on.
Group 4, get ready.
Everyone ready?
Get ready. Click. Hold it. Cool. Next is group 1. Anise, can you take Rocca's place? It is cross to the left of the boss. So Vec, Anise, Angela, Jack, and Stumpy. We might not need it, but let's take the risk. Go and get it. Yeah, he's definitely gonna do it. Get ready. Click and hold.
Jag died.
Yeah. Okay, use defensives. Use a defensive. Use a defensive. Just stay alive. 40k.
Go fire, go!
Just keep us alive and it's a kill.
6k, 2k, 1k, there we go. Fucking now.
So dirty.
Did you die from the cube? Or did you die? Did you die from debris?
He had fire dot and cube dot, and was also the furthest part of
Oh,
the
yeah,
room.
the fire. Okay. Yeah, must have just been really low.
Take it, I'll hit need on the bag because you can't see it.
Yeah, please take the bag. Hey, chest card of the fallen hero.
Does he even drop anything else?
It's supposed to drop a plate belt and only plate DPS's need.
You have no proof.
Thank you, Anis.
Let's do the loot at the top as usual.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know, Derek. Well, the plans have to drop as well. Yeah, I mean the belt. Yeah, that rumble with the con flag was kind of shite. Oh, whatever, he died. Now we know we can hold the